Well, I got two Major League Baseball winning picks for Tuesday, April the 22nd. Coming off a nice week with my MLB free picks right here at WagerTalk TV, going 6-3-1. And I am going to be discussing the game between the Phillies and the Mets, and then also the game between the Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. The game will take place in Houston. So without further ado, let's get right to it. And we'll start with the game between the Phillies and the Mets. And it'll be Christopher Sanchez, the left-hander, going for the Philadelphia Phillies, while the Mets will counter with Griffin Canning, the veteran right-hander. Game goes at 7:10 Eastern Time at Citi Field in New York. Right now, the Philadelphia Phillies are a minus 135 money line favorite. The total in this game is 8. Christopher Sanchez has been stellar in 4 starts this season with a 2.96 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. And these current Mets, meaning the current Mets roster, 22 for 100 against Sanchez, 22 for 100, 220 team batting average, 278 OPS. So Sanchez has really had his way with the Mets, specifically the current roster they're fielding right now. And as a matter of fact, he made 4 starts, meaning Sanchez last year versus the Mets, a 3.17 ERA in those outings. Griffin Canning, 1 career start versus Philadelphia, and that was last season. Wasn't very good. 4 earned runs allowed in 5 innings pitched. He was plagued by control issues in that start with 5 walks in 5 innings. The Philadelphia Phillies have averaged 6.1 runs per game over their last 7 games. So they've been definitely getting it done offensively. And over that course of time, a 283 team batting average and a massive 372 team on base percentage, which is terrific. Here's the enigma for Philadelphia. Their bullpen's been terrible since the start of the season, and even more so over their last 7 games. The Phillies bullpen an 8.57 ERA and a 1.76 WHIP. The Mets are 10-1 at home this year, and their bullpen has been excellent all season long. So I'm going to shorten this game to a 5-inning play. I like Christopher Sanchez a heck of a lot more than I like Griffin Canning. I like the way the Phillies are hitting of late, and I think they could expose Canning a bit in the early going. I am going to go with the Philadelphia Phillies as a run line play in the first 5 innings. It's Philadelphia minus a half a run at money line odds of plus 100 over the New York Mets. Before I get to my next pick, which is in the game between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays, just a friendly reminder, folks, my NBA premium picks, playoff picks that is, just been on fire since 2022. As a matter of fact, specifically speaking, 119-80 with my NBA postseason picks since 2022. That's a 60% win rate and also a net profit of 12,461 units based on $100 bet per unit. So been making an absolute killing in the NBA postseason over the last 3+ years now. And I had another winner last night with the LA Clippers. You can get my NBA playoff all access pass right through the NBA Finals right now for just $185 over at WagerTalk. You can go to my direct link to make it easier, wt.buzz/RB. That'll take you right to my page at WagerTalk, and you can make the purchase right there. Also, folks, last night, another NHL winner on the LA Kings, now 26-15 run in the NHL, which is good for 63%. And a baseball winner as well last night, or baseball winners, I should say, as well last night, going 2-1 with my Major League Baseball premium picks. All right, let's get to the next game to discuss. The Toronto Blue Jays will go with Chris Bassett on the mound tonight, and the Astros will go with Ronel Blanco. Bassett has got off to a terrific start to the 2025 season. He's made 4 starts thus far, a 0.77 ERA and a better than 6-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, averaging just shy of 6 innings pitched per start. The Toronto bullpen in 11 night games this year because they've been drastically different between night and day games, meaning the Toronto bullpen. In 11 night games, a 2.53 ERA and a 1.06 whip. Renault Blanco of Houston has got off to a rough start to 2025. However, he's had a lot of recent success against the Toronto Blue Jays. Since 2023, Blanco's made 3 starts versus Toronto, a 1.74 ERA and an 0.73 whip. The current Blue Jays roster is 5 for 40 against Blanco. That's an awful 125 team batting average and even worse, 235 on base percentage. So he's really dominated the Toronto Blue Jays in recent seasons, and especially so this current roster that Toronto is fielding. The Houston bullpen has been outstanding over their last 6 games, a 1.42 ERA, 0.84 whip. And Toronto 7-2-1 to the under on the road this year. Houston 5-0 to the under in their last 5. Whenever their total is 8.5 or less, which it is tonight. This line, or total, I should say, opened at 8.5. It's now 8. I'm not going to let that scare me away. I still like the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros to go under the total of 8. And also the Philadelphia Phillies minus a half a run at moneyline odds of plus 100 as a first 5 inning bet over the New York Mets on Tuesday, April the 22nd. Folks, don't forget, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, take a second to do so. Just click that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Be kind enough to give me a like. Doing a lot of winning on these free pick videos at WagerTalk TV late. Makes me happy if you hit that like button. I'm trying to make you happy with all these winners. And until the next time, folks, take care and God bless.